Oh my fucking god, today is a cursed day on RuneScape. The most ultimate cursed of all the days on RuneScape. Today is 6 anniversary. Or rather, the 11-year anniversary of 666. AKA the Falador Massacre. Woo! Hey, what's going on today, guys? So today we're going to be talking a little bit about some RuneScape history. Because it is always important to talk about history so people don't forget the past. Because the past actually does matter. The past actually builds the future. However, for some reason, RuneScape is kind of really... I don't really know. It's a little interchangeable. But anyways, 11 years ago, the Falador Massacre actually happened. I'm pretty sure everyone on this game has heard of the Falador Massacre, but for the people that haven't, you will now know what the Falador Massacre actually is and was, and be scared because it's something that could happen again. Actually, if the Falador Massacre ever happened again, pretty sure Jagex would be forced to actually give players back their items. Yeah, you know, Jagex never did that ever. I mean, they've done rollbacks before, but giving players items back, who knows, maybe they might come around. Alright, so long story in a nutshell, or rather very short story in a tiny nutshell. Back in 2006, it actually theoretically was June 7th, early morning, but because of American time zones and we're behind the UK time zones, it theoretically was June 6, 2006, aka 666. Very ironic, yet very fucking scary at the same time. So anyways, a player was the first one to get 99 construction. Woo! And he actually held a gigantic construction party in his player-owned house. Well, he turned on PvP mode, or rather, yeah, player versus player mode, and he booted, or rather, there was some confusion because a lot of people say he booted everyone. However, a lot of people also argue that the world crashed and it lagged, so everyone was booted from the house. However, something that was confirmed is that everyone got booted from the house and everyone inside the arenas actually retained the ability to kill people on RuneScape anywhere. Imagine being in a bank. You die. Imagine going to the left. You die. Imagine going smithing in a safe zone. You die. You go hell, and you die. Yeah. So a lot of players had the ability to basically pretty much PK anyone anywhere they saw fit. And a lot of players with this ability actually just logged off because they knew not to abuse and be very naughty and be little douchebags and kill people and take their items. However, there were a lot of players that went around PKing people and abused this bug. They were eventually banned. However, a lot of people started in Edgeville, and then they teleported to Falador, where a lot of people gathered, and you just saw a few individuals running around slaying people and killing them. One of them was Durrell321 or something like that. Can't really remember his name. He was the most famous one because he PK'd a shit ton of people. Took a lot of party hats, took a lot of whips, barraged, like, everyone that was standing around him, and he made bank. And then they banned him! Fuck you, you died! And they actually banned his name also, so you can't ever, you know, take his name. So that's basically Falador Massacre in a nutshell. Big things to think about is the servers lagged, everyone was booted, or maybe they were kicked out of the house. Players were retained the ability to PK people anywhere on RuneScape, and there was a lot of people in Falador that was gathering and got killed. The end. Alright, so anyway, something a little off topic, but also ties into the Falador Massacre. Woodstock, the very first Woodstock ever. If every single hippie out there was actually at the very first Woodstock, because they always say, I was at the very first Woodstock, I was there, I was at the very first Woodstock. If every single person that said they were actually at the very first Woodstock, there probably would have been like 10 million people at the first Woodstock. However, in actuality, there was only about less than 50,000 people at the very first Woodstock, so a lot of people are full of shit when they say they were at the very first Woodstock ever. A lot of people say they were at the Falador Massacre. A lot of people said, oh, I was there. I was at the Falador Massacre. I was at the Falador Massacre. I saw Duro. I even got PK'd. I lost a dark bow. I lost Armadillo Godsword. Bitch, Armadillo Godswords came out in 2008, not 2006. I thought I lost an Armadillo Godsword. Point being is that there's a lot of lying assholes on RuneScape, let alone in the fucking world. So anyways, not everyone was actually at the Falador Massacre that said they were at the Falador Massacre. I think if numbers were actually accounted for, there was probably less than maybe a few hundred people at the Falador Massacre, or rather in the world. I've thrown skill parties on RuneScape that crashed a world with like over 1,500 people attending my skill party. My skill parties were larger than the Falador Massacre, but it's what happened that we remember the Falador Massacre. A gigantic douche running around and being an asshole. If you get a special ability on this game, and if you love your account, like I love my RuneScape account. I do. If my account got banned, I would be sad face. So if my account receives special abilities, I'm probably going to log off and go and take a gigantic shit. And fantasize about using my special ability. Not use my special ability, fantasize about it. I will fantasize about killing people. Or rather, whatever my special ability might be on RuneScape. If my special ability is spawning blue party hats in RS3, I will fantasize about spawning 2 billion party hats. But I'm not actually going to do it, because I know that Jagex are going to ban my account. So Falador Massacre, we remember a gigantic douche that killed a lot of people. We also remember the glitches on this game. And we also remember that no game server is actually safe. Glitches happen all the single time. Glitches still happen today on RuneScape. It sucks, but you get over it. Anyways, guys, just really want to make this short little video reminding you that the Falador Massacre took place today, or rather going to be very soon. And remember all the people that said they were there but really weren't because they're lying douchebags? I started playing RuneScape in 2005, but I was not at the Falador Massacre. I was actually doing something else. I can't remember. It's just fucking 11 years ago, goddamn. Anyways, let me know some nasty dirty little comments if you actually know someone that was there. Be honest, because you probably don't. And I'm going to make fun of you. Otherwise, I'll see you guys very soon, and take care, and bye.